Welcome back, everyone. It's Lala, and we're doing another e-ink video. Seems like that has been well received, the previous videos. So I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite templates, PDF templates from Etsy shop owners, and show you some of the things that I have on my device and devices. So over here we have the Remarkable 2 or RM2, and then we have the Kindle Scribe here. What I'm showing here is the Minimalist Journal by eNotebook. This is the 2024 through 2025, which is great. And I bought it for the Remarkable 2. It is not listed as available for the Kindle Scribe. However, I was able to load it on with no problem, and I sent the creator, because several years ago, I think 2021, I had purchased their Bujo style planner that they had out at the time for my Remarkable 2. And so I was curious if they were going to have it available for the Kindle Scribe. I got a message reply back, and the plan is, according to the creator, to have that out for the Kindle and I believe the Books brand sometime later on in 2024. But I thought I would give it a try, see if it was going to work on my Kindle. And they have actually, with this product that they've made, they have made it better, according to looking at all the notes for the planner, as well as where it causes, I guess, less lag, able to switch between the using the hyperlinks through the different pages a lot smoother. And I am happy to say I first loaded it on my Remarkable, then the Scribe. It works out great on both devices. The benefit to having it on the Remarkable over the Scribe is, well, due to the Remarkable having a lot more tools available for use. And this major thing I'm going to point out, your documents that you load onto your Kindle Scribe, not using their templates for notebooks and folders, but things that you download, install from like Etsy like this, it does not back up to their cloud. It does not. I found that out the hard way by needing to replace my Kindle Scribe. So this is a different one than in the previous videos. And I actually did a whole box opening of the replacement Scribe that was sent to me. And the reason why I got a replacement, because I was noticing some things like some significant lag when using it for things other than reading books. Sometimes the page screen would just freeze, even freezing up with putting my password in. So yeah, that was becoming a major problem. That's just one of the problems. There were some other things I noticed that were bugging the heck out of me. So anyway, Amazon is great. They sent me a replacement. But when I was asking about the replacement, I asked, will my things that I have installed myself outside of the books, would they be saved to the cloud and load on here? You know, thinking like when you get a new iPhone or an Android phone, and then you are able to decide if you want to just load up everything from your existing phone. You can use a link cord or from the cloud, and everything pops over. If you choose to do that, everything pops back over onto your new device. You don't have to reset up stuff. You don't have to reset your folders and all of that. It does that. It does not do it for this Kindle Scribe. Everything disappeared. Everything. My journal, my gratitude log, a journal book that I had on here, gone. So that's my warning. as well as with their app, either from Amazon, you know, when you pull it up, use the app on your computer, whatever. You can't see any of this stuff that you load on here. You can with the Remarkable. The Remarkable has a great cloud service. And I can see everything using the app on my phone. And I can see it on my computer. Everything is there. I can see it. I can, you know, flip through the pages and everything that is loaded on here. So that's my forewarning. If you use your Kindle Scribe for something other than reading books, and you wanting to use something other than their templates that they have, you're forewarned. Doesn't mean it's going to be like this forever. I sent over a message using the Kindle. You know, you can do a message to Amazon from the Kindle. I sent over a message with a number of different things that I feel would be important updates for this device, because it's nice to work with. If I actually like writing on the screen on this device than I do on the Remarkable. It feels better using the same stylus. So there is a difference on the screen. Whatever the material is, there is a difference, because I have been using my premium pen on my Remarkable. It works on the Remarkable, but it does feel different. So anyway, that's my forewarning. You are informed. So anyway, so I'm just going to go over a couple of my favorite PDF templates. So the first one being this one from what did I say this is? eNotebook Minimalist Journal. This is their Bujo style planner for you, which is amazing. I love it. So there's hyperlinks all over. You have on the top, you have, and I'm just gonna collapse. There we go. I'm doing it too many times. You have across the top your annual view 2024 2025. This is great, so you can actually plan ahead, and in the bundled when you purchase it, you can even, I believe there is even an option for undated, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is wonderful. You have your future log by the quarters. You have your monthly logs, all the months. You then have your weekly log, daily log, notes with the index section, and then you have a page navigator. And I wrote the actual page number here, where to, you know, the actual page number that the page navigator starts, just for easy reference, easier reference. The Kindle Scribe does not have, see all those squares? Maybe it is close. You don't get a preview like this of all your pages with the Kindle Scribe. The only way you can have anything, you get this kind of thing. And then it says slide for the slide numbers, but it doesn't tell you, you can't see what that page looks like. This is another thing I love about the Remarkable too over the Kindle. So, and then it says where I am currently. I'm currently on page 2. So you can get all these views, and so let's look at, and these are, okay, I don't know why we're being slow over here. But anyway, you can see how the layout is the same. And of course the Kindle has, it's not a backlight. I've been corrected on that. It's not a backlight, but it's a, I don't remember the correct verbiage, but it's lit. It's lit. Compared to the Remarkable 2, it is not lit. But you can see how you can go and you can manipulate this. And I don't know why it's, maybe it's me how I'm doing this. But here's the monthly view for the month of January. And as you can see, It's just like the basic layout if you're starting off brand new with bullet journaling, where you have the numbered days listed on the far left, and then you put the day abbreviation of the day here. Then over here to the side, you're going to see where you can hit the hyperlink to go to the week. You can even hit these to go to the actual day. There's an icon up here on both. You can see the same. It shows like a little home. That's to take you back to home, to the home page. Okay. So here's my monthly log. And everything just works great. Here's the week 1. I don't know why I'm having problems today. Because I wasn't. But you know what? In matter of fact, we're not even going to focus on the remarkable. That's getting on my nerves for some reason. Okay. So we have the weekly log, and you see this is the first was a Monday, and yeah, and then you can hit on the hyperlink and go to your daily log. Again, this is going to be like your basic bullet journal layout. And I'm going to adjust the camera and bring you in a little bit. Yeah. So we have just the basic. And then the Kindle will say, you know, do you want to go back to page 2 or stay here? I usually just push stay here. You have this arrow here, which will take you back to the monthly log. Okay. So, okay, so you got your annual view. You got your future logs by quarter. And I just put a couple of things. And then by the quarter, so we got January, February, March. And then we have where you can hit the hyperlink to go to your week again. And so I hit the hyperlink. And see how this is just moving smoothly? And this PDF template was not made for the Kindle Scribe. It was made for the Remarkable. Now, since they're PDFs and both devices take PDFs, you would think it shouldn't be a big deal anyway. However, I have found that some templates that I had specifically for the Remarkable that I tried to load onto the Kindle, they weren't, the page turns and all that, it was not responding very well at all. It would just like freeze. So there, for some, you know, however the template is created or whatever, it could cause problems with usability. But with this one, it does not. So, and I'm gonna have the links down below. All right. And then, so that, you know, there's all the monthly logs. I've shown you weekly, and you're going to see it says week 01 to week 50, W52. I've shown you what a daily log looks like. And then here, where we have the index, and so I wrote test page for notes in page 913. Now, so these are the different, the up to 10 pages of index. Okay, so after the 10th page, after the 10th page, then your notes pages start. And but what I did was I logged with note page number, and then using this where it's kind of like the index, or you can go to this is where, you know, you could actually then type page 913 and it'll take me right there. All right, so because you see where what the page number is, and then I can just go ahead and type in the page number. Then what's great in here, I wrote page 902. I can either hit the page navigator, or I can just go and do that same thing up here and type in page 902. But then this is the notes quick navigation, page 1 of 2. And so it has all the page numbers, and look how many pages there are. And this is for notes. So you have a lot of note pages. A lot of note pages. If I go to this here, and then I can go right here. So you have a lot of note pages. That's plenty of space. If you have additional, maybe your one page daily log isn't enough. Maybe you had a meeting and you want to just, instead of using a meeting template, you just want to use a note page. So you have plenty, or collections or whatever. You have plenty of pages to go ahead and write to your heart's content. And then you have your index, and you can write on here, you know, what's on that specific page and your page reference number. Okay, so this is the Minimalist Journal, and the Kindle does not have a nice collection from this main screen, the home screen. However, if you can create your collections, okay, by going to, you know, and you can see them. Library is how I have this page set up. I believe there's different ways you can have this sort by, and I have it sorted by collections. And I have the grid layout, or you can do list and sort by most recent, title. So the most recent collection I have been working on is, I've titled this Planner in Journaling. So I can go right to here, and then these are all of the templates, PDFs that I've purchased and I've logged. I've actually put in this collection. All right. I previously showed the Kindle Scribe Ultimate Planner, so I'm not going to show that again. But I have my little list of the different Etsy shop creators. So like the Kindle Scribe Ultimate Planners by Evo Printables, okay, and then the Bujo that I just showed you guys, that's for eNotebook, excuse me, eNotebook, Remarkable Minimalist Journal. So I'm just going to show you some of these other ones I have, and everything's going to be listed below, okay? So I purchased a notebook collection, a collection of various notebook templates. And let me see if I can, the Kindle Scribe Notebook Bundle, it's 40 digital notebooks. So there's 40 different notebook type of pages. And I went ahead and I just downloaded a couple so you guys can see them. This first one, and it has a cover page, which is nice. It says notes. And then it says, "Go without a plan is just a wish." Okay, quote. You can put your name on here. And then it says, "Go to notebook," and it says, "Hyperlinks respond only to your fingers." So they're telling you that your Kindle pen isn't going to respond to the hyperlinks. So you are well informed. This is by 4E tablets. And then you have A through Z. So these are going to be your different, well, you can actually use this A through Z. Maybe if you kind of like an address book where you put, your contacts that all start with letter C. Well, you can use it that way too. But let's go into here. Here you see these notebook. So it's a notebook index. You can title it whatever this notebook is supposed to be. Maybe you want this notebook C to be for contacts. There you go, C for contacts. Maybe you are part of an alumni association. So you have A. Or R for research, whatever. So anyway, we're gonna go here to A, and then you have your pages. So let me do my stay here. So you have pages 1 through 58, and so it doesn't say page 1, 2, 3, whatever. You can title it here, and then you have your contents, and page 1 you can put whatever the context is, and then there's this triple lines here, and that takes you back to pretty much your starting page, the notebook index. Go back to, look how smooth that is. And then page 1, and then I have my first page. Now I'm gonna lift this up so you guys can see. This is telling you exactly what page and section of your notebook you're on. So it has a here for A, and so I know that I'm on page 01. Let me just stay here. This is a Cornell style note page, and you can title your page here, and if you know how to do Cornell notes, then you'll know why you have this section here, which is blank. And then I chose the format here, or the layout, where it's dot grid. There are other types. I think there's lined, there's blank, and all that. This one also I chose to load on here just to show you guys. It has this big block here for various notes. And maybe if I turn off this extra light, that is better, I'm sure. Okay. All right, and so this is that one, and I swiped, and now it says page 2. Swipe page 3. I can go to section B. Section B, this can be, maybe this is where I'm gonna list books I'm reading, and I'll title it books, and then I can go page 1. So now it's B-01. All right, so this is the Cornell summary grid, so it's gonna tell you exactly what type it is. Go back to my library. Another one I loaded on here to show you guys is the digital notebook 4 boxes. Again, you have a cover page, it just says notes. Maybe if you're an artist, you might want to, you know, decorate that. Same thing, this is going to respond to your fingers. It's going to have that whole sections of A through Z here. And we'll just go to the first page of section A. And here we have this quadrant type of layout. So 4 quadrants, you know, and this is where you can put most important, most urgent important, or whatever, not important, whatever. I can't remember the 4 different titles, but you can title this however you want. Maybe you're not even doing that where you're listing tasks under different categories, but instead maybe you are creating the list for, you know, yourself, your partner, maybe one of your kids, your dog, or however. You can use this however you want. And again, I just swipe, and now I'm on section A, page 2. Okay. So this is the 4 boxes. Then I have another, this is going to be the, I just forgot what this one is. I'm going to show you guys. Oh yeah, this is like the to-do list. And there's various layouts of the to-do list. This is one where I chose the 3 columns. And it has, you know, a box on the top where you can title it however you want, and then you can list whatever you want. So yeah, this is a to-do list. Maybe you might not even use it like a to-do list. Maybe you might be working on a, you know, project, and well, there's still to-dos. Anyway, okay. And then another one I wanted to show you guys is, this is going to be just a grid. and I chose the wide grid. So there is, and I know it's going to be hard. Let's see, that's going to be hard, but it is grid, dot grid. There's regular grid option, and then there is the smaller grid. So this is the wide. There's a smaller grid, and there's just options, many options, and it's great because you don't have to go out there and buy numerous different PDFs, notebooks. You have 40 different styles, and you can choose which style you want. It's very easy how this creator made it to where you download the file, and then from the file you open up. You don't load that file directly onto your Kindle. You open it up on your computer, and then it's going to show you all the different options on the very top, the first page, all the different options of notebooks, and then you click on which one you like, and then it will move you down to where that is, and then it will direct you to downloading that specific one. And the great thing about these kinds of things, these kind of templates, you can reuse it over and over and over and over again. You can change your mind, decide you want to use a different type of page layout, and it is set up like a notebook because you have a cover page. Okay, and then that took me back to this section A. This shows me at page 3, whatever. Okay, so all right, so that was by 4E tablets. I have a couple of different things here from 4E tablets. I have on here next, we'll go to this by 4E tablets, the daily planner. This is a 2024, so this is different than my Ultimate by another company. And with this planner, this is what I'm going to show you is not the only option for the template I purchased. This is what makes these so special, is that you will purchase a file and then you get many options, and it'll show you on your computer screen. You click okay, what kind of layout that they have, various options for your monthly, and then for your weekly, and then for your daily, and you can choose, and you can custom. What you're doing is you're custom making your own planner. And so again, to activate a hyperlink, you have to either use your fingers or a pointer tool. So this one's going to be different. And it has a little finger icon. You have the months listed over here on the side. You can just, go directly there. All right. I'm gonna just swiping back. So go to planner. It starts off with your calendar at a glance. You have all the months here, and these are hyperlinked. And here we go, January. So I chose this layout to show you guys, where you have on the top this month's goals. So you have 3 lines for goals. Over here you can put what your main priority for the month is. You have the weeks listed on the side, and then you have your boxes. And I chose Monday start. That's the other thing. You can choose Monday start, as well as these planners will say right-handed or left-handed. I want to point that out. So I'm a Monday start kind of person. And then I chose with this one having this notes box. There's also some icons up here. And months here. Okay. If we touch this one, it looks like a pencil, whatever, in a box. Well, that takes me to my January daily notes index. The days of the week are listed over here. Let me do my stay here. And that's kind of annoying that I have that little stay here or whatever thing that pops up, but whatever. So you have the days here all listed. So it does say 01 Monday. And then you have a daily review. So if I go there, it takes me to January notes for the first. And then there's 3 pages to put plenty of notes. I'm gonna use this back arrow. That takes me to my day. I chose this layout. I'm saying I chose because there are different layout options available. But I chose this one because I thought it was really cool to show you guys. You have your schedule over here. It starts at 6 a.m. You have your half an hour dotted line, and it goes to 9. I chose this where it has top 3 priorities for the day, to-do list, and there is a dotted line going down to kind of separate. Hope you guys can see that. I think you can. You have calls to make. There's a notes box, but again, you can go to where you have, here's that icon, where you have 3 pages of space for just that day to write as many notes as you want. And then you have this section that is laid out just like under this to-do list, which is continuation of to-do list, or maybe you want to categorize this for something specific. Maybe this to-do list here is for your personal to-dos, and then maybe you want to list these over here for your work to-dos. Your option. Emails to send, and then some things you can write down for reminders, or excuse me, for tomorrow, and then you have reminders here. You have the days of the month listed across the top, so you can pop over to any of these days easily. You don't have to go back to the monthly view to then select the day. I can just go directly to that day. Maybe I know specifically, and this is yesterday, the 12th. So let's say today's the 13th, and I'm working on the 13th. And because I'm working on something, maybe because I had a call to make, and now I know that we have scheduled an appointment or a meeting on a specific day. Let's say on the 23rd, Tuesday. I'll just go right to the 23rd, pop that in there, right there. I don't have to, put it in another section and remember to put it over here on this day later. I can just go ahead and click on that day and put it right in my calendar. And then I'm going to go back to today. I'm going to go right back to the 13th. And look how smooth this is transitioning. And then today's the 13th. I got some notes I want to write about that call, and here it is. I'm writing my notes. All right. And then I hit that back arrow. It took me right back to today. Then this star here is a review page. You can review your day. How am I feeling today? So you can do some journaling. You can score your productivity level for today. Right? There's 10 stars, and you can, use maybe the shading, but I have my button on here for highlighter or whatever. But you can choose here, and let's just say fine, and then I'm gonna just mark, and that looks sloppy. So I'm like, that looks a hot mess. Okay, that looks a hot mess. So I'm just going to do like that. All right. And then you have top accomplishments. What did I do well? What I need to improve. I am grateful for. One thing I learned today. Daily summary. And tomorrow I will be focusing on. So you can review your day. I really like that. And then I hit that back arrow. I'm going back to my actual daily page. Right? This icon that shows a calendar, it takes me to my week. And so this is this week. It took me right to this week's weekly view. So again, I have my top 3 priorities with checkbox, and I chose this layout. There are 2 other layout options. I like check boxes. I don't really like the circles, so this is great. So I can still see my months here. See how I collapse the button here with the different options for using the Scribe. And so I have plenty of lines for to-do lists. And again, so these are going to be my things for the week. Generally, I'm not going to fill this up for the week. So these are like where I don't have a specific day, but I know I need to get these things done this week. And then you have your day of the week over here on this side. It says schedule, and you have it here. And I hyperlink. I just hit the 11th, right? Okay, I'm gonna hit that back. I want to go back here. I'm back to week 2. Tells me I'm week 2, and then I have at least 4 lines for habits, and these do have the circles, and the days of the week are listed across the top. All right, and then I hit the other icon. It takes me back to this view here. Here's my January. I'm back to January. I'm back here where I'll do my review. And then this is the review for the month. And so this is highlights or top accomplishments. Again, you can do your productivity level. And then 3 things I learned this month, 3 things I'm grateful for this month, main success of the month, biggest challenges this month, how can next month be better? And then this is pretty much your planner. When I hit that back arrow, it took me back for the month. Again, these are hyperlinks. I can go directly to the week 5, which flows into the beginning of February. See how that works out, you guys? And then here's my week 5 review. So you got, I think I showed you guys what? Daily review, weekly review, monthly review. All right, so there's that one. Okay, and then here is a daily journal by 4E tablets, and this video is really long. And and then here is the January goals page, and let me go here because I actually was all over the place in this. So again, this is by the same creator, so you can see how it has this whole thing, the same quote, right? You can activate this by your fingers or the pointer, you know. Okay, that didn't work, right? And and then this shows you your 2024 calendar. If you're still here with me, you are like the boss, okay? Then you have your year at a glance here. You can see the weeks listed, Monday start, there's a star icon, and then this bullet point, that's going to be for your goals. Here's where you can do a monthly review. So yes, the planner has a monthly review, so this has the monthly review too. And then you have your goals, and this is where I first was at. And this is a nice page. So this has your top goals, 1, 2, 3, and then you have space for 10 more goals, or excuse me, 4 to 10 goals. And then it has these icons here, which we'll look at. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 habits, and it has the number of days listed. Okay, and then so you have your habit listed here, title, and then you can put what your reward is for that habit. Let's go to goal 4, and all of these have this little icon that has like a page and an arrow, a sideward, like a forward arrow. Let's go to this page. This is what your page looks like. So this is number 3. You put start date. Oh, also there's a title, start date, due date, completed on, my motivation, my reward, and then it has this timeline from 0% to 100. This is really nice. I really like this. And then you have all this space here, which is dot grid, and then your action steps or task, your due date, and you got a checkbox. Okay, and there's for the 4th goal, and then you can hit that back arrow, takes you back to the January goals, and then January. And then if I were to go to today's date, and then this is what the page looks like, where you can journal. You can journal about your day. You can journal about your project that you're working on, your thoughts, maybe a conversation you had. And then it has 1, 2, and 3. So you get 3 pages to write to your heart's content. You can see all the days up here along the top. And that means you can select if you need to go forward to a day or back to a day. You can easily do that. And look how smooth that is. And then I can even do that. Just hit the arrow and go back and forth. And I wrote something here. Okay. All right, so there's that. And I think I'm gonna stop there. Next video, I will talk about the Graitude Journal by 4 e-tablets and my reading journal. I think this is long enough, but this is to give you some ideas of different planner templates. And I really want to encourage you, if you have an e-ink device, whether it's a Remarkable or the Kindle Scribe, and you're interested in some of the different options to fully use this beyond just using it as an e-reader, I encourage you, go take a look at the links I'm going to have below. My video doesn't even show you how you're able to see all the different options to actually create your own, what you see here. It's just amazing on what is available for making this whole thing, the whole Kindle, just for you, where it's not going to be the same as somebody else. All right, thanks for sticking around. Please consider hitting the like button, also making comments down below. I love comments. And if you're not already a subscriber, consider being a subscriber to Lala Planners and Things. And also too, we have our Japanese Facebook group, and whatever I'm reading, I have listed below if you're interested in what is on my Kindle that has my attention. Anyway, thanks for coming again. I'll see you at the next video. We'll talk about more templates. And if there's something you want me to talk about, go ahead and put that in the comments as well. See you again. Bye.